Hey people that are interested in cats, the paranormal and things. Today we are going to try and revamp my, if I can find a light, my frogs, white tree frogs enclosure, because at the moment it's looking pretty naff. Now, if you remember, I think it was last year, I put 3 tiny little frogs that could all fit on my hand, actually on each finger. These are probably maybe 1 per hand now. So anyway, I'm going to show you the state of the enclosure, and then I'm going to have to take these out. I'm going to keep the substrate in there, but possibly remove the remains of the plant that was in there, which was the puff rose plant. Well, because of the frogs getting bigger, and each time they were springboarding basically from whichever corner they felt like, they were landing on the plant and obviously pushing it down, 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 and basically pushing it into the soil. So the plant is just gone. Simple as that. Just no good now. I think even the roots are probably withered away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you see the state of it. And we are getting watched by one of the frogs already, because they probably think they're getting fed already, because this is what happens. So I'll show you what is going on. Okay, that's just one of the frogs. As you can see, going up the side. Now, oh yes, you have to be awkward now, don't you? Come on, get yourself back in. Thank you. Move the leggy. Thank you. Probably thinking, is it food time? But no, it's not food time. No jumping out, you. How cute that is. Do you think you're going, you? Don't try and bite me. Is it because you're very, very food responsive? Or basically by motion. Actually went up there. There it is. Probably thought, oh, you're giving me food. Luckily, they've got no teeth. But as you can see, the enclosure's looking really icky in there. All the glass is really dirty. And I did put a bowl in there, but because the substrate's not level, it's actually on a tilt, which is not doing any good at all. So what I want to do is take the frogs out. Showing you around. There's the other 2 at the back. And then that one that tried nibbling my finger is there. So what I'm going to do is take the frogs out. I've got a big container to put them in. And I'm going to strip everything out of here. So, a few seconds. So the enclosure is empty. I've cleaned the glass as best as I can. So, like I said, I'm keeping the substrate because it's got all their poop in that. You'll find out why in a minute. Just find out which is the right way for the. There we go. So I've cleaned it down as best as I can. There is watermarks. It's fudge all I can do about them. But yeah. The frog's not too amused that they're in this box, but it's not like they're staying there permanently. They're just in there for now, for their safety. And anyway, let's try and do some work in this enclosure. Right, let's try and get some things done. So here we go. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm hot gluing the fake plant stems onto the top of the enclosure, so it gives it a bit more of an authentic look. So as you can see, Forrest is still supervising in the background, watching every single thing that I'm doing. So yeah, it does look pretty good. So here we go to the next level down, and I'm adding more of the plant on, obviously using the hot glue, but this time I'm using it in bunches to cover a bit more of an area, again to make it look a bit more pleasing to the eye. And obviously it's for the frogs mainly, not just for me, and I just wanted to give it like a bit of like camouflage for them to jump in and look good. So yeah, it's quite fun actually to do this. So here we go, we've got the branch on now, so looking good, and spring tails, so yeah, pretty cool again. Right, I think we could be done. So, there we go. Plants have stuck on the back with a bit of hot glue. Put the tree branch back in. The water's level now, so it's not tilting. The other jungle vine that I couldn't use for the snake, it's gone in here. If it doesn't stay on, I'll just hot glue it on, because the frogs are going to be in there for a while, so why not? So yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, I may eventually put something on the other side, but for now I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to put these frogs back, and we'll see how they look. Now with the frogs, one sat here waiting, one water, and one in the back there. So since this one's waiting here, and I know what she's waiting for, let's see. Whoa, excuse me. Back in, you. Come on. No, we're not. Go back in. The fudge. Come on. Back on. Back on. Back on. Thank you. Flying frogs these days. Right, we'll try this again. Is that what you want? Your food? No? Not hungry? Let's see how these are in the back. We're a bit too zoomed in, so let's zoom out. You want that? Oh, you can't see with my stupid arm in the way. Let's try this a bit better. You want that? There we go. This one's just having a little rest in the water. Seems happy enough in there. See if I'll have a smaller cricket, because sometimes they're a bit particular. Do you want that one? Oops. Doing the front crawl in the water. Do you want that? You're not hungry? Do you want that? Yeah. Good baby. Didn't want any big crickets. Pushing the food down. I don't have to feed them like that. I like to make sure that they all get at least one bit of food each. Don't know whether you can see this one at the back. It's kind of there. Oops. Jump for the food. Now the next bits of food I'm just going to throw in there while this one's escaping. Will you get back in there? Where do you think you're going? This one keeps trying to get out. I will just zoom out so you can see. Now it's just gone onto the glass from my hand. She's being silly. Where are you going? She's going on an adventure. Excuse me. We don't want to lose you. Come on. I know. Back in there. Back in there. Back on your tree. Come on. That's it. Right, let's throw the rest of your food in. The rest they can go and hunt for. There we go. I do actually find them really, really funny. I'm just going to give them a quick spray. Where's me? No, not that one. Fudge. There it is. Now the frogs, I do think they're entertaining. They are so funny. They do make me laugh a lot. Their antics. I think they're just happy just to be exploring the home. Whoops. I think it's because I've cleaned the sides. It's not all been slimed up by the frogs. So, a bit of a spray. Oops, that was quick. How cute is she? And then this little menace that keeps jumping out. Female. One at the back. Male. And there you go. Back up where they belong. I'm not opening the door again because I'll probably get an escapee again. Time it really gets opened is when I'm feeding them. So, does look a lot better in there. Oops, somebody's wiped out. Probably going after the crickets at the bottom. There you go. Much better. I do believe they've got better camouflage and things to hang off. back up at the top again. Sides all soon got dirty again, but never mind. It's what they enjoy doing. Even the locusts are wondering what's going on. Say goodbye, Forest. Say goodbye, Forest. She's like, no, let me out. So, what do you think? I do believe that enclosure looks a lot better. I actually didn't think it would turn out as well as it did. I mean, fair enough, it's no real plants in there. I wish it was, but obviously because they're bouncing about in there, they are liable to flatten them. I mean, fair enough if they were in a natural environment with a bit more space, then chances are we could put plenty of plants in there to sustain their weight. But unfortunately, there isn't enough room for the plants to be in there, so we can put up with the fake ones for now. But at least they're easily to be cleaned from when they poop everywhere. And then obviously that's why I put the springtails in there, because they can do all bits of cleaning up in there, since they're the frogs' poop is naturally made from digested crickets. So yep, so it just goes out one way and it goes into another and gets cleaned up. So I think it looks pretty good in there. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, very happy about that. But please let me know down in the comments what you think. Oh, and before we finish up, this Thursday is the giveaway. Now, I did, down in the description, it will show you the video that's got the giveaway on. The questions there and the prizes that are to be won are there on the video. Now, that will be down in the description. And this Thursday, like I said, I will then let people know the right answer. Then I will do the wheel of names, and then we'll find out who the winner is. And then I can start sending out prizes, because I'm still not feeling right, but I'm feeling better than I was. And I know somebody suggested that I'd ask for the postmen to come round and get them, but sometimes I actually like going out, and that's what I got my mobility scooter for, was to go out on it. So not going to the post office is defeating the object. So I'd rather be going out and being out of the house on the mobility scooter and taking them somewhere, you know, taking the parcels to the post office, instead of being sat in the house and relying on somebody coming to get it. So, you know, I just want to be outside sometimes. And since, like I said, I've got the mobility scooter, it gives me that opportunity to be out more. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.